restaurant diners at risk. According to authorities, waiters and waitresses use these small devices to swipe and steal credit card information. And then that data was used to make $3 million purchases. So far, 13 people. Robert Siciliano is the CEO of IDTheftSecurity.com. Robert, great to see you today.
Thank you.
So you're saying that every time people would go into these certain restaurants and hand over their credit cards to pay for their meals, a certain number of waiters or waitresses were taking it and stealing the information?
Swiping the credit card, storing that data in what's called a wedge-type device. They then turn that wedge-type device over to someone who would then turn that information into an actual credit card. They had presses that would actually create credit cards with the logos and everything. And then they'd go into retail stores throughout New York, and they'd actually resold all the different electronic products that they bought to other retailers who then sold them back to the general public.
All right, so we're showing the devices right now. How small are they? I mean, can they easily hide in someone's pocketbook or next to the computer where the waiters or waitresses are swiping your credit card to pay for your meal?
The wedge device is no bigger than a pack of cigarettes, so it fits right into the palm of your hand or in your coat pocket or right on the counter next to the cash register. And again, the device just simply records the information off the magnetic strip. Unfortunately, credit cards are that easy to compromise, and there's no real security in credit cards. So as long as that's the case, this crime will continue to grow.
The Secret Service is investigating a possible network of people who are stealing credit card numbers. A Germantown waitress may be among them. Investigators say she used a magnetic card reader to capture hundreds of credit card numbers. Fox 15's April Norris joins us here in the studio with more. April?
Steve, police say Jessica Holden stole some 150 customers' credit card numbers, but she wasn't using them. She was supplying them to a guy who did use them. Holden was a waitress at Mr. B's steak and seafood restaurant in Germantown. Her boss is the one who turned her into authorities.
It's a very, very difficult thing to talk about because my customers, I hope they don't feel as violated as I felt.
Teresa Baker has owned Mr. B's in Germantown going on 30 years. She says she couldn't believe it when customers called saying their credit card numbers were stolen. Baker says she was shocked to find out this woman, Jessica Holden, might be responsible for the crime. Holden's worked for her on and off for 8 years.
I started investigating it. Obviously, everybody here has a server number. The same server came up every time. So we called the Germantown police and had the young woman arrested.